Good morning. It's nice to connect with you virtually today. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, albeit virtually.
Absolutely. Virtual meetings have become quite the norm these days. Have you found any particular strategies or tools helpful for optimizing your online interview experience?
Definitely. I've been utilizing various video conferencing platforms and ensuring my environment is conducive to a professional conversation. It's all about creating the right atmosphere, even in virtual settings.
That's a great approach. Well, let's make the most of our time together. Are you ready to jump into the interview?
Absolutely. I'm ready when you are.
Perfect. Let's get started then. First thing first, please tell me about yourself.
Well, as you might already know, my name is Reihan Suryaman. I recently graduated with an applied bachelor degree in informatics engineering. Even though I am a fresh graduate, I have plenty experience in the mobile development field.
Interesting. Can you walk me through your experience with mobile app development, specifically focusing on the platforms and technologies you have worked with?
Over the course of my academic and professional journey, I have developed proficiency in Android app development, working with Kotlin, Java, and Flutter to create both native and hybrid applications. I have successfully delivered at least four notable applications, two of which have been published on the Google Play Store under the names Jade and Arafif, and that is 247.
Impressive. How do you keep yourself updated with the latest trends and advancement in mobile app development?
I am passionate about staying current with advancement in mobile technologies. I regularly follow industry blogs, attend relevant conferences and workshops, and participate in online communities such as GitHub and Stack Overflow. Additionally, I make it a point to experiment with new frameworks and tools in my personal projects.
Wow, that's great to hear. Can you share a challenging technical problem you faced while developing a mobile app and how you tackle it?
Certainly, in most of my projects, I often face the situation where I have to implement the newest technologies that I didn't have prior knowledge of. To make the situation worse, I often am the first person in the team who encountered with that particular technology. Fortunately, my strongest skill always help me when I find myself in such a situation. I leverage every documentation, article, or thread I can get my hands on, and the result is always satisfying.
Very impressive adaptation skills. From my understanding of your story before, you seem to work in a team a lot. Can you please share your experience with me?
Yes. Like what you said, throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to work in a variety of team settings. Collaboration has always been a cornerstone of my approach to work, and I thrive in environments where ideas are freely shared and everyone's contribution are valued. In my previous role as Android developer, for example, I was part of an agile development in a team responsible for delivering core feature to our company's client product. We followed the Scrum framework, which emphasized close collaboration and frequent communication among team members. As a team, we would start each sprint with a planning meeting where we discuss the goals for the sprint and divide the work among ourselves based on individual strengths and expertise. Throughout the sprint, we will have daily stand-up to provide updates on our progress, discuss any obstacle we are facing, and offer support to our colleagues. Overall, my experience in working in a team environment has been incredibly rewarding, and I believe that my ability to collaborate effectively with others will enable me to make a valuable contribution to my fellow team.
Oh, that's great to hear. As you may have experienced, working in a team has the consequence of exchanging arguments and differences of opinion. How do you handle constructive criticism or feedback from colleagues or supervisors?
I welcome constructive criticism as an opportunity for growth. I listen attentively, thank the individual for their feedback, and reflect on it. If actionable, I implement necessary changes promptly, and I have concern. I seek clarification through open communication. I also proactively seek feedback to continuously improve.
It's great to hear that you value feedback as an opportunity for growth and actively seek it out. Last but not least, and I think the most anticipated question of all, what are your salary expectations for this position?
Based on my survey, the average salary for an intermediate level mobile dev is around 8 to 12 million per month. I believe I deserve a salary within that range based on my skill and experience.
Perfect. Before we wrap it up, do you have any question you would like to ask me?
Yes, thank you for giving me a chance. Is there anything that I should read before studying that would help me have a shared understanding with my college?
That's a great question. To help you hit the ground running and have a shared understanding with your colleagues, I would recommend familiarizing yourself with our company's mission, values, and any recent updates or announcements on our website. Additionally, reading through our company handbook or any internal documentation related to your role and department would be beneficial.
Okay, thank you for the thorough discussion and addressing my question. At this time, I don't have any additional question.
Thank you for your question. It was a pleasure discussing it with you. If you have no further questions, we can wrap up the interview.
Thank you for the thorough process. I appreciate the opportunity to learn more about the company and the role.
You're welcome. We've enjoyed getting to know you better. We value your interest in joining our team. We will be in touch soon. We'll update on the hiring process.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
Likewise, have a wonderful day and we'll be in touch soon.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. How is your day been so far?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's been going well, just getting settled in and ready for our conversation.
That's great to hear. Have you had many online interviews recently, or is this a new experience for you?
I've had a few online interviews recently, but each one has its own unique dynamic. It's always interesting to see how different companies approach the remote interview process.
Absolutely. It has become quite the norm these days. Well, let's jump into it. Are you comfortable with the virtual interview format, or is there anything specific you'd like to address before we begin?
I'm quite comfortable with the virtual format, thank you. No specific concerns on my end. I'm ready to dive into the interview whenever you are.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Let's get started then. First of all, could you please start by telling me about yourself?
Of course, my name is Syahda Afia, and I'm currently in my final year of study majoring in informatics engineering. Throughout my academic journey, I have developed a keen interest in quality assurance and software testing methodologies. While I haven't had extensive professional experience, I did complete a 4-month internship in quality assurance where I gained practical experience in testing processes and procedures.
Thank you for saying that, Syahda. Could you please tell me the detail about your experience in quality assurance?
My internship in quality assurance provide me with valuable insight into the role's responsibilities. I had the opportunity to work outside of my city. This experience challenged me to adapt to new environments and work effectively in diverse settings. During this time, I was actively involved in creating and executing test cases, meticulously identifying and documenting software bugs, and collaborating with the development team to resolve issues. Notably, I successfully created 146 test cases and uncovered more than 40 bugs, highlighting my dedication to ensuring product quality and contributing to team success.
It's impressive to hear about your proactive approach and the significant impact you made during your internship. Now, how do you stay updated with the latest trend and advancement in quality assurance?
I stay updated by following industry blogs, attending webinars, and participating in online forums. Overall, my commitment to continuous learning and engagement with diverse resources ensures that I remain up to date with the latest trends and advancement in quality assurance, enabling me to adapt and contribute effectively in this rapidly evolving field.
Impressive dedication, Syahda. Now, could you share a tough technical challenge you encountered in quality assurance and how you handled it?
One significant challenge I encountered was ensuring that software bugs were communicated clearly and comprehensively to developers, reducing the need for codification. To address this, I refined my bug reports by including detailed descriptions, clear steps to reproduce, and relevant screenshots or error blocks. This proactive approach minimizes ambiguity and enables developers to understand and address the issue efficiently.
Well done. I notice you often work in a team. How have you collaborated with this team in the past to achieve a common goals?
In my experience, I've consistently participated in daily Scrum meetings with the team to discuss progress, challenge, and plan for the day. Additionally, as part of the quality assurance process, I've actively engaged in weekly meetings dedicated specifically to QA, where we review ongoing testing efforts, discuss any identified issue, and strategies on how to address them efficiently. Communication played a crucial role in these meetings, ensuring everyone was on the same page and working towards our common goals. Additionally, I've been proactive in offering support to my teammates where needed and fostering a positive and collaborative work environment, which has contributed to our team's success. Impressive teamwork.
Given your active involvement, it's likely you encounter criticism or feedback. How do you handle constructive criticism or feedback from colleagues or supervisors?
I approach constructive criticism with an open mind and willingness to learn and improve. I listen closely, reflect on feedback, and actively seek ways to improve. Additionally, I value open communication and seek guidance when needed to enhance my skills and performance in a team environment.
Your approach to feedback is admirable, Shahda. Now, let's move on to the final question. What are your salary expectations for this position?
For this position, I'm seeking a salary in the range of 8 until 12 million rupiah per month. This figure is based on my extensive research into industry standards and the responsibilities associated with the role. With my education, internship experience, and commitment to continuous improvement, I believe I bring substantial value to the team. I'm confident that my skills and dedication justify the salary range, and I'm eager to contribute to the company's success at this level of compensation.
Thank you for sharing your salary expectation. Your reasoning behind it is well supported. Before we conclude, do you have any question for us about role or the company?
As for questions, I'm curious about the company's long term goals and how this position contributes to them.
Our company's long-term goals revolve around continuous growth and innovation in our industry. This position directly contributes to these goals by ensuring the quality and reliability of our products. By maintaining high standard in quality assurance, we can enhance customer satisfaction, drive customer retention, and ultimately support the company's growth trajectory. That's my answer. Thank you for that insightful question. It's been a pleasure discussing it with you. If you don't have any further question, I think we have covered everything for today.
Well, I don't have any additional questions. Thank you for providing such detailed insight. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's been good getting to know you. I appreciate your interest in joining us. We'll be in touch soon regarding the next step in hiring process.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Likewise, have a wonderful day and we'll talk soon.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.